Welcome, friends, to Golf is a four-letter word. Approaching the tee box now, your host, Craig Dufton.
Hey, how you guys doing? Good morning. Good Sunday morning to everybody. Welcome to everybody in our studio audience. Tracy, thank you for showing up.
Here again.
And Big Ben, as always. Hello. How are you? Welcome back, Nate.
Morning.
And as always, my lovely co-host. I should add you to that intro.
It would be nice thought.
Yeah, maybe. We'll give it a shot.
Maybe.
Hope everybody's doing well. Beautiful week. Beautiful weather. Lovely day for golf on Friday. Where we tell them where we golfed this weekend.
We went to Hidden Creek.
Yeah, and not so hidden anymore. That creek, by the way, just to let you know that we
beautiful place.
Yeah.
Donated many balls to that golf course. What was it? What was the thing that you had read about it? If you go
on their little website, it said if you leave here without losing a ball, you can play anywhere.
Yes. And we didn't do that. No, not even close.
We had a lot of fun, though.
Yes. It's a beautiful course. It's located in Litchfield, New Hampshire. It's owned by the people who own Passaconaway Country Club, which is another golf course that we're going to get to eventually. And it's right down the street from it. It's only 9 holes, but we played the front 9 on the whites, and then Nate and I switched to the blues, which made it a totally different golf course. It was pretty cool, and very easy to get a tee time. Could book a tee time 7 days in advance online. Price wasn't too bad at all. $47 for 18 holes, and $17 for a golf cart. Yeah, I liked it. I really did. I really enjoyed this golf course. I thought the layout was good. And what did you guys think of it?
I loved it. I thought it was tough. It was you couldn't just go for it all the time. You had to pick your spots on where to hit it, which was nice. They watered it. It was in beautiful shape.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it was really
good shape. For the drought season that we were having, that this golf course was beautiful.
Absolutely.
I mean, it was really the best golf course conditions wise we've played so far.
Yeah, definitely the prettiest so far.
Yeah.
Green grass everywhere.
The greens were beautiful. We got some pictures scrolling down there, and we also have some pictures on Facebook that Tracy didn't approve, but that doesn't matter because when Tracy gets up here, then she can have a say and stuff.
Someday.
Well, she stays down there in audience land.
The trees were pretty. I was in the trees a lot trying to find my ball, so the view through the trees onto the course was very pretty.
So some of those shots are in there too. I think we were driving through the woods, and we have a new sponsor this week too. By the way, as you can see, I'm wearing my Scott's Roofing Services. They do roofing and siding, and they're actually sponsoring our quote of the week. So we'll get to those guys later, and we'll get you their phone number. And they're great guys, Sean and Darby. Thank you for sponsoring us. But I wanted to hear your opinions on the course overall. I know you guys loved it, but what'd you like most about it?
I'm going to have to think.
I like play. I don't like to go for it all the time. I like to go for a spot. You got to get to know the course, obviously.
Yeah. Let's talk about that par 5. That first time we played that par 5 through. That really, it's like a zigzagging par 5.
Yeah.
What was it? 500. It was 497 yards, and we both were like, oh yeah, we were all like, we'd play that differently.
I think that's when I said I was done.
Yeah,
I'm not playing golf anymore.
You quit several times.
This is not happy with me, and
it's definitely the type of golf course for a beginner golfer you're gonna have a hard time with because it's a target golf course. All 9 holes require you to really think about your shot. I mean, it's the first hole is pretty simple, straightforward, par 4. Yeah. But they put a tricky little bunker right in the middle there, as I found out the second time I went through it. First time I was able to drive over it. Second time, I'm not so lucky. And he's saying put the mic closer to your mouth. There you
Thank
go.
you.
Yeah, we can say that out loud, Ben. Feel free to chime in anytime you want.
Hey, Nate, wake up.
Nate, pull the mic closer to your mouth. Come on.
Wake up,
head in the game.
Wake up, people. We're professionals.
That's better,
here, folks. We are professionals. This is the only thing we can be professional at because it's not going to ever be golf.
No. Nope.
So second hole, pretty cool hole where you just got to hit your shot out a couple hundred yards and it takes a left really quick. Yep. The ladies had this really wild tee box shot. Yeah, you did.
I hooked
Tracy was bombing the ball all day the other day. She was driving it off the tee pretty good.
Great. Mm-hmm.
It was pretty cool. The ladies' tees were pretty long. It was 4,998 yards. I mean, that's for 5,000 yards, that's pretty good. Mm-hmm. You guys did great though. I had a blast. At the turn, we were able to get some cocktails. No cart girl though.
No cart girl.
I did a cartwheel too. I was excited.
Yes, cartwheel. I wish we had gotten a picture of that.
How many balls do we lose?
I don't even know.
My bag was
you know what?
empty.
That's a good segue, Tracy. Look at, we have the new. Can we zoom in on this and not my boobs? Oh, wait,
Please.
hold on. Zoom in on my boobs. Here you go. So we have the new golf is a 4-letter word logo balls, right? And we'll sell you these if you want. We're going to donate some money to our favorite charity, New Hampshire Best Buddies. If you guys buy some, they're $30 a dozen. We're going to donate $5 for every dozen that we sell. And we're going to be placing those strategically around New Hampshire golf courses over the next few weeks. And if you find one, then you get to keep it.
You will be finding some.
I'll be donating a lot of them.
No, we just wanted to do it. Our friends at Vice Golf, they're pretty cool people. They make pretty cheap golf balls, $25 a dozen plus $5 to logo it. So we're not making any money on it. We're just donating some money back to New Hampshire Best Buddies, a great organization. And I have to say, I was very, very surprised. When you think 9-hole golf course for Hidden Valley, you think, you're like, it's going to be like a muni track and going to be kind of like, bunch of par 4s, but it was a par 36 for 9 holes. There's 2 beautiful par 5s. I mean, that second par 5 with your strategic shot in the middle there that you got to kind of either lay up
then
or
you got to go left.
Yeah, lay up or go over it.
Yeah.
And
no, it'd be tough to get over that one in 2.
And a couple of good par 3s. I birdied. My best shot of the day was the birdie at par 3, third hole.
Kind of a hidden flag.
Yep.
You knew where it was, but all you see is the top of it, maybe.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I got up there and my ball
right
was
at it.
approximately 3 feet away. And
it was a shot of
made
the
that
day,
actual
wasn't it?
putt. Yeah, I'd give myself some props on that
Tracy
one.
had a lot of great shots right on.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, that's
Yep,
right.
chipped
Same
in.
hole.
Chipped in on the same hole for par.
For
Yeah.
par, yeah. After 2 horrible shots.
Yeah.
That's why this game is good.
That doesn't matter. Yeah.
You can get a par.
It doesn't matter how you
horrible.
get there. In the end, it's just about what your score is. And so I think it was more fun the second time through because we stepped back a little bit to the blues. The blues are the whites were like 5,700 yards for us, and the blues are 6,228. So there was a it was a good size.
It's a good little difference. Yeah. You have to. Yeah.
And a couple of the par 3 that we were hitting 180 yards now became like a 210 yard shot. So it was pretty cool. I mean, and I think if you were even looking for a challenge, they have the black tees. If you played blue the first time and then black the second time, that would be quite the challenge. Yeah. And even for the ladies, if you went from the reds to the whites, would be pretty cool. You can mix it up any way you want. Nobody says anything to you. The staff was, for the most part, they were friendly. We didn't really see a ton of people there. Guy in a pro shop could have smiled a little bit more, but
maybe
we'll get him. We'll get him there
Next time.
Yeah, I mean the place was packed. Jen and I got to arrive there a little early. We got a bucket of balls. We hit at their driving range. A really cool driving range. It's nice and big, wide open, big, huge putting green that you can chip on, and you take lessons over there from I believe it was Mark. I think he's from Passaconaway Country Club. I think they handle both sides of it for all that stuff. But you guys can get in touch with them. I linked it onto Facebook. I definitely would recommend this golf course. I think the only thing it lacks is a true 19th hole. It's not really a restaurant. It's more like a public golf course that just has a really good breakfast, I hear. But we weren't there in time for breakfast. And unfortunately, by the time the golf course, we got around to finishing at around 6:30, 7 o'clock,
They were shut down.
They were shut down. Yeah, they were shut down pretty tight. So we ended up making our own 19th hole, and we went to Renegades pub in Londonderry, a great little spot.
Yeah, that was delicious.
They sell lots of whiskeys, lots of New Hampshire brews, and they had some really good food. We had a good time.
I was surprised the list of New Hampshire brews and all the local brewing companies.
Yeah, really close, like Derry, Londonderry. There's
that was pretty neat.
Kelson, and there was Rockingham. A couple of different.
Atmosphere is really nice.
It is a cool spot. We got some pictures on that too as well.
Tracy won't let you see half of those, but that's all right.
All good.
We played the course in about 4.5 hours, normal time. I think for a Friday afternoon, it was pretty good. The grill that was there offered some cool stuff. We had a hot dog, and I thought I was going to get a steamed hot dog in a bun. I got this awesome grilled hot dog with a grilled bun, and I'm like, well, all right, just what I needed because they're so nutritional. Nutritional?
Nutritious.
Something. It's way early in the morning.
It's nutritious, but
Nutritious.
Yes.
Thank you, Ben. Jeez, that's what we have you here for.
Love you, Ben.
God, just when you can't think of the word, Ben thinks of it for you. So I think the guy, when I talked to him earlier in the week, his name is Bob, on the phone. Great guy. He, made sure that we could play 9, because you can only play 9 holes. You can walk, you can ride, you can do whatever you want. But this guy's like, oh, we got to make sure that you can take the turn. And I'm like, okay, because that was the one thing I didn't know how to do online. So when I called on Monday, they were like, oh, no, you're fine. Click. That was it.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
A lot of walkers there, actually.
Yeah. They recommended
surprised.
that you walk it at first, but that's not going to happen with me, folks. I'm sorry. If you want a walking podcast show, then you'll have to find.
I would love to think
walking is a 4-letter
walk
word,
again,
because that's what it is
Sounds
to
like
me.
a good idea.
Yeah, it does. No. If I was going to play 9 holes, and possibly I would have walked that course, but I definitely, it's a beautiful course to walk, without a doubt. Mm-hmm. What else did you think, Jen?
I liked the
You're a little
last
frustrated there. Tell us why you're frustrated.
I just want to play field hockey, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, you do. You were chopping wood. Shopping.
What do you call me?
What do we call it?
Stabby McStabberson.
Stabby McStabberson. Because when she takes these beautiful practice swings, right? Everything's all nice, and then all of a sudden she gets up there and she's like, die ball, like smashing her club down at the ball, and I'm like, what's going on, dude?
So what you're saying, it's like a cross between Happy Gilmore and Charles Barkley?
Correct. Yes.
Oh yes.
She gets. I don't know what it is, but I love the golf fire anger in her, and it brings that golf fire anger out of me. And I'm like, dude, you keep doing the same exact thing over and over and over and over and over again. So that's why. Again, another great segue, by the way, Jen. Our buddy Nick Antonelli is going to be on next week with us, and we're going to throw it out to everybody in the audience who, if you have any questions or you want to work on something on your swing or something like that, Nick's going to be on with us next week to talk about giving us some pro tips. He's a pro at Atkinson Country Club, and he's our teacher, and hopefully
great guy.
Yeah, well, definitely a great guy. So shout out to him. Next Sunday he'll be on with us. You going to come back with us next Sunday?
I may.
All right.
We'll see,
See how Friday goes.
Tracy, I know one way or the other. If Nate's here, you're here. I get it. Everything else, though, has been great, right? Everything else is great today. It's been a great weekend. Beautiful weather.
Yeah.
I like the views on this golf course. Actually, one of my favorite views is scrolling through there.
The 9th hole was my favorite.
The 9th hole. You're standing on the tee of the 9th hole, and you can see the country club, right? You see it, the clubhouse, and the dynamic sunset. Yeah. It was dynamic. For lack of a better phrase, there's a great picture of us at Renegades too that I put on Facebook that we're sitting in the restaurant, and the sunset is just like skies on fire. Yeah. And I love that when you're golfing, especially if you're not golfing well and you're just looking around, and every now and then you got to kind of just stop and smell the roses while you're looking for your ball in the woods.
This is the real reason we're here.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Having fun.
Smile.
Yep. I thought it was great. I played really well for the first 3 holes, and then everything went bad after that. So Nick's going to help me with that next week, and we're going to figure out how to keep my mental game. As Jack Nicklaus said, you're never too old to take lessons.
It's the focus. It's all in the focus.
You think so?
Yeah, because sometimes
it's hard to focus though when we're all together.
Yeah, we're all goofing off.
Yeah,
which is good. Yeah. I would take that over anything.
It was one of our best times.
Janine was. I noticed Janine was in a little spot for a little while there, as you were talking about earlier.
Yeah,
and then she came around the corner, and all of a sudden I see this big smile, and the rest of the day she's like, "This is good."
Yeah. So
thank you.
What was that hole that we played? The 7th.
That's when I did my cartwell.
Yeah.
And went woo.
I don't know if she had 3
hole,
shots in the woods, and I'm not talking hitting the ball either.
7th hole. You guys get up there, all 3 of you.
Might have been that puka.
Land on the green. I'm short of the green. And you 3 are up there, all 3 of you. She's doing cartwheels because she hit the ball onto the green. Crazy. Beautiful. That was another beautiful hole where you're looking down, you're looking right across the valley.
Tracy had a great shot on that one.
Yep.
Right on.
Yep. Did you make that putt?
Yeah.
Did you par it? Yeah.
That was your
birdie bogey
second par.
You parred it.
I should have heard.
Yeah.
Should have. It's always should have.
Should have.
Tracy's this is what I love what Tracy says. She goes, if I take away all my bad shots, I'd be a pretty good golfer.
Right. No truer words have been said. That actually should have been our quote of the week. No truer words have been said in golf.
Right?
I like it.
Yep. if I just got rid of all those bad shots, everything would be good.
Scratch golfer.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, where are we going with this podcast this week? I need to know.
It's good.
So overall, Hidden Creek.
One of the
Hidden Valley is another one. You could just put two words together: Green Meadow, Hidden Valley, Big Sky. I mean, we're gonna hit some golf course somewhere. But Hidden Creek,
I loved it. I forget what our rating scale was, but it's right up there. 9 if you're going to 10, or 8 if you're going to 10. It was.
Yeah,
I agree. I agree.
I loved it.
I would highly recommend it. I think that if you're a golfer, if you're an avid golfer, you're gonna really enjoy the golf course. It's a great track. They do a great job keeping it maintained. Yeah. I mean, honestly, it wasn't
even hard.
No,
it was just greens
just
were receptive, and
Mm-hmm.
it's nice.
Just target golf. Too. I mean, if you didn't hit your shot, you paid the penalty for it. But
and the more you play it, the more you're going to know.
As Tracy said, if we didn't hit all those bad shots, we would have had a great round.
We would have been kicking it.
Yeah.
Whew. So you got to talk about our buddies with Scott's Roofing.
Yes.
Say how great they are.
We'll segue. Thank you again for all these segues today. I'm like, I'm just feeling.
We don't want to forget them.
I'm feeling the podcast love. No, Darby and Sean, friends of ours. They're owners of Scott's Roofing Services. They do roofing and siding, New Hampshire and Massachusetts. I have to put my glasses on to give you their phone number. It's 888-947-7663. Call them today. They're not in the roofing business. They're in the customer service business. So if you call them and you need a roof or you need some siding and you mention that you're on our podcast, they're going to have a special gift for you thanks to Golf is a Four-Letter Word podcast. So that also segues us into our golf quote of the week, which is from our good baseball friend, Hank Aaron, right? The ever popular Hall of Famer, Hank Aaron, who had over 3,000 hits in baseball. And he said, "It took me 17 years to get 3,000 hits in baseball. It took one afternoon on the golf course." So it's true. It's true. It's a frustrating game. I mean, think about it. You're one of the best hitters in the history of baseball, and you get frustrated by a little white ball.
You can't let it frustrate you. You just go out, look up at the sky, look down at the green grass, and
it's adult marbles.
That's
basically what it is. It's adult marbles with ill-fit tools designed for the purpose. So everything is.
That was well said.
Thank you. I don't think I made it up. To be honest with you, I think it came from someone somewhere. But we're having a great time doing this podcast. We really appreciate all of you out there that have given us some love. Obviously, Scott's Roofing and our buddies at Leader One Financial too that helped us out.
Don't forget Nate's company.
And Nate gets here all the time. So Nate's good. He's busy. When he's not busy, we'll mention him more so he gets busy. But you can always get in touch with us. Studio 21 Podcast Cafe, obviously great. We're on the wall of fame over there now. It's kind of nice. We got our own little logo that makes us official. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Ben's awesome.
It's true. Ben's a man.
Them.
Yep.
Yeah. And I know that. I think today you mentioned that after 5 podcasts, we're going to be on Spotify now.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
awesome.
We've made it. We've made it to Spotify. Now things are just going to go through the roof. No, we really enjoy it. So next week we're going to be. Are we good on time? Or we?
You got plenty of time.
Oh, all right. Let's talk some more.
Yeah. Where are we going next week?
Next week, let's talk about
Old Lady Mac.
Yeah,
Lady Mac.
Miss Mary Mac. We're actually going to go to Mary Mac.
I've done her back.
You have to be all dressed in black.
Yeah,
I need Tracy up here, but
Ben's on
with silver buttons.
Yeah,
but they have to be down your back.
Way down her back.
back. So
I think I've reached the limit of what I know about that nursery rhyme.
Yeah,
I know it all, but I'm not going to sing it.
So we must say how this came about. Because people are thinking we're a little crazy right now.
Yeah, I was setting up the tee time for us next week at Merrimack Valley Golf Course, a legendary golf course in Methuen, Mass. And it, as these things come out on when you're texting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it came out Merrimack, and then Tracy and Janine reverted back to their 8-year-old days and started playing Miss Mary Mac all the time. So
While texting, Miss Mary Mac.
We will be, yes, we texted the whole thing back and forth. So we will be at the...
I feel so much better about myself right now, then.
Yes.
See, you were segue right into our level.
It's podcast gold, people. Podcast gold, We will be at Merrimack Valley Golf Course, a very, very popular golf course in Methuen. It's been around since, believe it or not, 1906.
Wow.
Designed by Donald Ross and then redesigned again by Gary Sargent. And really a great layout. You guys are going to really like it. I don't know if you played there before. Just once?
Yeah, I played once.
Yeah. Yep. On the old design or the new design?
New. It was a couple of years ago.
Yeah. So in 2008, they redesigned it. And then we're also going to be eating at the Sand Trap afterwards. They have a beautiful clubhouse that they built in 2008.
They have a beautiful sunset too.
We've been to many functions there. We've been to like showers and all that stuff, and the sunsets are unrivaled. And we're going to be able to take some beautiful pictures because we're going to be right there like 6:30, 7 o'clock, and having dinner and having a good time. And I'm looking forward to it. The Cater family already was like so gracious to us already, so it's been great. So we're looking forward to that. And again, Hidden Creek, I gave it a 95 on my meter of things, or a 9.5, because I just think that the only place that they can go is up with that golf course. I mean, from the tee boxes to the greens to the putting.
I'd like to go again.
The practice putting area, the where you can go and hit balls. You just get a token from the thing. You go in there, and really the food was all homemade and fresh. So I would check it out on the breakfast. I think there's a walking trail right next to that you can bike and stuff in the morning too. So pretty cool. But other than that, I think we had a great time. I really enjoy playing with these two. They make me laugh. We crack up. And Janine is when she's not frustrated and angry at me because I'm trying to give her advice and she's not taking it, then hey, what can you say?
I had a stressful week, and I remember saying to them, "I'm relaxed." And the last time I was relaxed was last time I was with you guys. So.
Yeah. It is. It's fun. It's fun to go out and play with your friends and just enjoy yourself. Don't worry about what you're going to get for a score. Yeah. You never hear us talking about our scores because they're just absolutely
flipping horrible.
They're just absolutely horrible. We're not gonna be out here telling you, hey, you freaking shot a 72, and I was like, no, it's not going to happen. We have flashes of brilliance. We really do.
Right.
I stuck one close. Nate chips one in. Tracy sticks one on the green. And we have fun.
You didn't mention me at all.
Big drive.
J9.
How about that big drive he had?
Yeah, you didn't mention that last week.
Monster drives.
193, right?
Yeah.
That was at Stonebridge, wasn't it?
We didn't talk about it, did we?
Oh, we didn't? I think we talked about something else that you did that week that you got a par, remember?
Oh, yes. I got a par yesterday.
That's a whole episode of Jen's First Par, I believe it's called. That was a cool place. We've been to some beautiful spots. We got some other great spots coming up. Atkinson Country Club's coming up the week after next. We're going to go up north to Wentworth, and we're going to go up north to North Conway Country Club in the fall. And we're going to be going lots of different places.
Up there.
Yeah,
good fun up there.
You guys have any spots that you want to go to?
We'll figure that out.
Yeah, mention it to us. If you got something out there, just say it. Say it on our podcast. I don't know if anybody's watching or listening today.
Any courses to
sleeping.
Try?
But if you like the thing, share it with your friends. If you guys want to be here with us, come join us. We got plenty of spots. We can get you a foursome out with us or after us or together, and it doesn't matter. We'll have a blast. Or meet us at Renegades Pub. I think that's our new 19th hole. We might have to christen that the official 19th hole of the Golf is a Four-Letter Word podcast. And golf truly is a four-letter word, just to let you know. Again, I know we reiterate that every week, but I know Ben's like, I've never golfed before. And I'm like, yeah, I think I would keep it that way now. Like at that point in my life, I'd be like, yeah, no, I don't think I need that aggravation.
I think I've crossed the threshold to start now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I started around your age. I started like only 10, 15 years ago. So.
All right.
Yeah.
What do you think, I'm old?
It can't be.
Well, I was just wondering. I was like, how old do you think I am?
I was reading that. He's like,
how old do you think I am?
You seem like a youngin. 30s? Yeah, 30s.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah, good.
We'll stay there.
Stay there. Oh, look we got a nice Scott's Roofing logo going on there.
Awesome.
Everything's good. It was a good week. I had a lot of fun with you guys. Great week. I can't even tell you
the most fun.
But this podcast is molding into something that I never thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a little bit less. I was going to be a little more technical than we are, but I like just being relaxed and having fun. And Ben, you're hilarious.
Yeah, you know,
I couldn't do it without you.
It's a good way to keep the game of golf loose.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Because if you're a serious golfer, then you don't want to listen to our podcast, nor do you ever want to come golfing with us, because that's not going to happen. And if you want to talk about politics, we're not doing that either, all right? Because you can get enough of that on Facebook as it is. You can go get polarized whichever way you want to go. I don't care. You know, I'm done with all that stuff. We're here to make you laugh. We're here to have some fun. We're here to pretend like Tracy's ever going to come up here on this stage one day. And
the world wants her, but that's okay.
I think it's...
I'm glad she's right there.
We need you out there to call her up here.
Yeah.
Yes. The world needs to say.
We need a comment.
Get up here,
Facebook page. Get Tracy in front of the camera. That's our goal. That's our goal. All right. Because we're going to keep putting up these pictures that she doesn't like. We're going to just keep doing it. We're going to keep aggravating her. I know it's really crude and rude of me to do so, but
fun.
I love her to death. I think she's the best. She blasts the ball and then she bitches about it. And like,
oh, God. I don't even go there.
And I'm like,
she has a few phrases.
And then she smashes the ball. And then she smashes the ball down the middle. And then Nate and I are like, yeah, I hate golf. Golf freaking sucks. Man, golf sucks so bad. This freaking sucks.
Oh, wait a minute. That should have been 3 more feet to the left.
Oh, yeah. She's like, oh, no, don't go to the right. No, don't go to the right of the fairway, Tracy. Why would you ever want to be on the right side of the fairway? I mean, it's not in the center.
Wow, you got to get up here and defend yourself, dude.
Never.
I got your back. Like I told Laurie, I have your back.
Am I wrong, though? Am I wrong? Does she not? We all do it. I did the same thing. I was like, fracking, slamming my club down the other day. And then I'm like, I had 3 holes where the ball couldn't get 3 inches off the ground if I tried. And then I smashed my drive down the middle. I'm like, God, this game sucks so bad. You know that? Like, you can do it 1,000 times. I think Ben Hogan said it. You can do it 1,000 times or 10,000 times. You can hit a golf ball, and then you think, yeah, I got this down. And no, that doesn't happen no matter what you do.
It's not
you
easy.
still got to stay focused, and you still got to have fun. Focus and fun. That's what we're all about. So until next week, we're going to go to Merrimack. We're going to have a blast. Ben, you're the best. Tracy, I love you. You know that,
Thanks,
right?
Ben, once again.
The Birdie Bogey?
Yeah, the Birdie Bogey Award goes to Tracy this week, just because. Thanks, guys. See you next week. Thank you, Jen.
See ya.
Thank you, Nate.
See you later. Thank you.
Having a little trouble closing out his day.
Happy. The ball itself has its own energy, or life force, if you will. Its natural environment is in the hole. So why don't you send him home? His bags are packed. He's got his airplane tickets. Bring him to the airport. Send him home.
The views and opinions expressed by the host, guests, or callers of this program do not necessarily reflect the opinions of the Studio 21 Podcast Cafe, the United Podcast Network, its partners, or affiliates.